Hey everybody, do you know which vehicle is last in the alphabet but first in its class? If you guessed the Volvo, you'd be correct. How's everybody out there doing? Welcome to How Much Vehicle for the Money. Hope you're all having a great day and your cup is always full of happiness and all you need is love and a dog, and I'd have to agree with that. Hope you're all having a great day. So this is How Much Vehicle for the Money, and today we're going over the Volvo. 4 very fine choices. These vehicles are all under $6,000 and they all have low miles. And we're going to begin with this one right here. If you drive a Volvo, please leave us a comment. Let us know which one you have, how it's treated you over the years, and how many miles you have on it. Now this one here is the 2010 Volvo XC60 T6, and I do have fueleconomy.gov to show you the fuel economy for each of these vehicles and owner reviews. So we'll see what the owners say about these vehicles. This one here has 121,985 miles on it, and it's listed for $5,900. So it's 15 years old, and this one has been driven less than 8,200 miles per year. So let's take a look at it and see how much vehicle we're getting for our money. This is nice. So this is the 2010 XC60. Gray exterior. Now this one does not have the roof rack. Looks like the headlamps are really nice and clear. Nice wheels. This is very sporty. And this again is a 2010 model driven less than 8,200 miles per year. And this one is in Largo, Florida, 33770. And the seller's contacts are always found in the description box below every video. So this is a 2010 Volvo. Do you remember that movie with Dudley Moore? It was on many, many years ago. And I think the title of the movie, the name of the movie was Crazy People. And they had this marketing campaign. And it was all about the Volvo. And the people came up with Volvo, boxy but cute. That movie was hilarious. If you've never seen it, check it out. You couldn't go wrong with Dudley Moore anyway back in the day. But here is your rear gate. There's your rear wiper. Very nice. No hitch on the bumper. That's a concern to some of you. So here we have a Southern car, but you can always ask for the Carfax and get the history of this vehicle or any other that's listed and advertised. And if you are not in Largo, Florida or anywhere near this area, don't be afraid to get a quote from an auto appraiser. For a fee, they'll go out to, as a service to you, they'll go out to the vehicle, check it out, test drive it. So you can, don't be afraid to search for vehicles outside of your zip code. And as I've mentioned before, you can always have auto transport companies deliver these vehicles right to your driveway as well. So that's just another option for you if you find a vehicle outside of your zip code. And here is a 2010 Volvo XC60 with only 121,985 miles. $5,900 car right here. A vehicle to call your own. So there's your nice wheels and treads. Those are Discover treads, Discover tires. It's an all-wheel drive T6 model. So we're getting black, dark, should say like a charcoal gray interior. Leather interior as well. Automatic, of course. This looks very clean. It's in Largo, Florida. So there's your back seat, which may fold flat. Actually, no, I don't think that one's going to fold flat. They may recline, though. With the wagons, you're going to be able to fold your seats flat. Not this one. This is the little sedan. Very nice, though, isn't it? How's everybody out there doing? Happy, what day are we on? Is today Monday? Jeez, I don't know where the time goes, you guys. Cheers, everybody. Hope you're having a great one. You're always welcome to subscribe to the channel, help grow this community, and we can learn a thing or two as we share information and learn about vehicles. So there's your VIN number for this one. And again, this one is in Largo, Florida. So there is your instrument cluster, 121,991. There's your CD player, very nice. Looks like you have some red stitching on your leather seats. A little bit more pizzazz on the interior. Okay, so let's get our description off of this one. 2010 Volvo XC60 T6, 121,985 miles, $5,900. And it states here, it's gray, all-wheel drive, supposed to get 20 to 21 miles or 21 miles per gallon. We'll check it, the fuel economy here in a minute. It's a 3-liter 6 turbocharged engine with 121,985 miles on it. CD player, keyless entry, Bluetooth, alloy wheels, sunroof, stability control, memory seats, leather seats, and no accidents reported. Again, ask for the Carfax. It's in Largo, Florida 33770 at Donny Mills Auto Sales. And again, the seller's contacts will be in the description box below every video. So this one is, again, the 2010 Volvo XC60 T6. So let's see what the reviews show for this one. One review states here that all categories exceed for this 2010 XC60 T6. This is one of those autos that should go up in value. I'm not one to stretch things, but they just don't make autos as good as this anymore. Heavy, fast, safe, comfortable, no squeaks or sounds, 26 miles per gallon on the highway for the V6, and the seats should be in my home theater. I love them, and the all-wheel drive is great in heavy rain, and you gain confidence, so that's a great review. Take one for a test drive, says the second review. Look for the owner who kept the service up, should be in the log in the glove box. They just don't make cars and SUVs like this anymore. 3,400 pounds of quality and comfort, way ahead of its time. That's fantastic. And let's see, the third one says, between my wife and myself, we have owned 10 Volvos and consider ourselves Volvo for life customers. Besides the obvious reputation for safety, Volvos have continued to improve their reliability, looks, and amenities over the years. The XC60 is the first Volvo SUV that I have purchased for myself. It is also the most comfortable Volvo that I have ever driven. So great reviews right there. And you can check Edmunds.com for owner reviews. And you can check on YouTube right here for safety crash tests as well. So a lot of reviews on this one. And the first 3 are positive. And that is the 2010 XC60 model for $5,900, you guys. And that one again is in Largo, Florida. Oh, sorry, on the wrong screen here. There you go. 2010 Volvo XC60 in silver/gray. Nice alloy wheels and treads. $5,900 for a car to call your own. Very nice. All right, so now we're going to check out this 2004 model. Look at this cutie. This is the 2004 Volvo S60 2.5 turbo engine. This is listed for $5,000. It has 99,900 miles on it. And so this one is in, let's see here, Reading, Pennsylvania 19606. So with 99,900 miles, it's been driven only 4,757 miles per year. Let's see how much vehicle we're getting for our money. So this is like a slate blue color exterior. Very nice. This is sporty. 4-door sedan. Reading, Pennsylvania 19606 is where it's located. This is an 04, so it's 21 years old and been driven less than 4,800 miles a year, you guys. Why not? This looks really nice and clean. And this, again, is the Volvo S60 2.5-liter turbo. And I do have to say that I have driven Volvo myself personally, and I loved it. I had one as a high schooler, and I also have had the XC70. And I had very good luck with both of them. So that's got a little wear on the bumper, or on the, by the rear gate there. This is another all-wheel drive with leather interior, some nice trim. Very nice. Look at how clean this is. $5,000 car right here, you guys. And this one is in Reading, Pennsylvania 19606. Very nice. So there is your CD player. Beautiful leather interior. And I will say that the XC70 that I had was a 2.5 turbo engine as well. Ran like a top, a lot of power, and it was very comfortable. Loaded, had everything you could possibly want for the interior, and it was an 07 model. So there is your tensioners were changed, it says. And did that say timing belt? Yes, that's great. That was just installed in 15, so that's one less thing you'd have to worry about as well. Okay, so let's see what this one says. It's a $5,000 vehicle right here, you guys, and that looks really nice and clean. 2004 Volvo S60 2.5-liter turbo. All-wheel drive, platinum green, it says, but it looks like a blue. But again, when you're there in person or you have an appraiser take a look at it, you can pinpoint that color. And it's in Reading, Pennsylvania, a European Motors. And it says here, they're just a family-owned business. Call for information. And again, the seller's contacts are in the description box below. And this one's $5,000 with just under 100,000 miles on it. So let's read the reviews on this one. This one has a few reviews as well. Bought this car as it was being pulled off the truck. It has been an excellent vehicle these past 7 years with no maintenance issues. I have followed the manufacturer guidelines for service every 7,500 miles, and it continues to run like a top, as they say. And they're getting between 32.3 miles per gallon, including some city driving. Very nice. The next one says 217,000 miles and going strong. I have driven this car for business for the last 8 years. It's my second Volvo in recent years, and I consider this S60 to be as close to the perfect car for me as I will ever get. 2.4 engine. I think the performance is good, but obviously not stellar. Reliability, comfort, style, miles per gallon are, however, all stellar. So that is fantastic, and it says regular maintenance. The third one says better than a BMW or Mercedes. And this review says, really great car. I had a 2004, drove about 78,000 miles over the 4-year lease. No problems, other than I scraped the front fascia against a parking lot curb. Also, don't drive this car in heavy snow. Even with snow tires, computer couldn't deal with 6 inches of new snow. Handling and acceleration is very satisfying. Seat is comfortable. Navigation is okay. Sport and comfort settings are great. Okay, so then this one says... the third one says, the third review, says the 2004 Volvo S60 was my first Volvo, and it will not be my last. It is my strong belief that the car has saved my life twice and has also had minimal problems, especially for someone as hard on cars as I am. I bought the car in 2008 with only 28,000 miles on it and put 89,000 miles on it in a 3-year time frame. The car withstood 2 minor accidents and 2 major accidents. Another great review. So those are 3 positive reviews on the S60. And I do want to mention that they're correct when they say Volvo is first in its class when it comes to safety. So this one is the 04 sedan automatic all-wheel drive with a 2.5-liter engine, just under 100,000 miles. Only driven 4,757 miles per year. Nice find, $5,000. Now we're going to head into this 2006. This one is the XC90 2.5-liter turbo engine. And this one you're going to get a little more ground clearance with. And this one has 93,364 miles on it, listed for $49.99. So let's take a look at the XC90. So this is going to be more of a sporty wagon type. Nice clean headlamps. That's always a bonus. And if you ever needed new headlamps, you can order them right on Amazon. Just get the model number off your VIN. And you can order new headlamps, have those replaced. But this looks very nice. Now this one here, the XC90 is in Waukegan, Illinois, 60085. And this one's been driven under 4,915 miles per year. The XC90. So it's almost 20 years old. Does have the roof rack. This looks very clean. So there's your rear gate. Does not have a hitch on this one. So you wouldn't have to worry that it's been used for towing. There's your rear gate. How clean and nice is this? Waukegan, Illinois right here. And again, check out the auto appraisers for a fee. They'll go out there and check this vehicle or any other out for you. This one's $49.99. Has a sunroof, leather interior. So if you're looking for a luxury vehicle, you guys, right here are 4 Volvos under $6,000. Whether you want a sport wagon or you're looking for a sporty sedan, can't beat it. Wow, that's a nice back seat. That's the 3rd row seat, I do believe, in the XC90. You're not going to get a ton of room back there, but if you're looking for a 3rd row seat without being a huge SUV or a huge, van, I guess I should say, this might suit your needs. $49.99. So there's your door. Very nice. Looks very clean. And again, Waukegan, Illinois is where this one's located. 60085. So there's your interior dash. You can always get those windshield shades also at your local DGs if you want to protect your dash. If you're going to be into warm weather and you drive an older vehicle. And if you haven't already, you can check with your auto insurance company and find out that if you drive a vehicle that's 25 years or older, you may be able to carry antique insurance on the vehicle. And if you have a clean driving record, your insurance could be between $200 and $600 per year. So another perk of buying an older vehicle, especially one like this. This is beautiful. This is very nice. This again is the 06 Volvo XC90, all-wheel drive. All right, so this one is $49.99, 93,364 miles, 2.5 turbo engine. And there is your mileage there. Heated seats, CD player, premium sound, alloy wheels, moonroof, leather seats, stability, brake assist, no accidents reported. But again, as for the Carfax, Waukegan, Illinois 60085 at Car Castle. And so this one again is the 06 XC90. So let's read the reviews on this one. Okay, so this one says, the first review, I bought it mostly for work and trips to Florida. So far, a great car, plenty of get up and go. The spacious interior and driver comforts were just what I was looking for. Now I have put 60,000 miles on it, still very much like this car. A few maintenance that took care of myself, but most people would have taken it to a shop. Struts, brakes, timing belt, and plugs, etc. Second review says, we purchased my Volvo used in 07 and it had 36,000 miles on it. We had it recently. Had a second child, love the safety features and quality of this car, not to mention it is beautiful. It came with a few flaws, poor fuel consumption and rear doors that don't open wide enough in the back to get kids and groceries out. Third row is really a joke. No room for normal size adults, okay for kids. And overall, this vehicle made me happy for 3 years and we never had any repairs other than scheduled maintenance. Okay, so the third review says, after having a new baby, wife and I went looking for a better SUV with third row seating. We had looked at Land Rover LR3 and Lexus GX 470, but we settled with a Volvo XC90. Besides the excellent safety features that my wife had strongly leaned on, it had better gas mileage and smart engineered third row seat setup, fold down middle seat booster conversion feature. So it depends on how you look at things, right? Because the review before this wasn't digging that third row seat, but this one's all right with it. It says this is an all-weather and light off-road vehicle with luxury that is more fitting to a family. The way this SUV is built is best buy for reasonable price, but then there really is no price safety for your family, and I would highly agree with that. So again, 3 positive reviews on the Volvo XC90, and that's an 06 model with less than 94,000 miles on it and less than $5,000, and that one's in Waukegan, Illinois 60085. Love this. Okay, so now we're going to check out another 06. This one is for sale by owner. This one has 138,000 miles on it. It's $3,850, you guys. And that's the XC70 2.5 liter turbo engine. So this one is in Austin, Texas, 78704. It's been driven less than 7,300 miles per year. And it's $3,850, you guys. And this is the XC70 2.5 turbo. This is the vehicle that I myself have had. And I had excellent luck with it. So let's check it out. This is going to be, again, an all-wheel drive. Looks like it's like a dark blue. And this one's in Austin, Texas. There's your rear gate. Now, this wagon has a hitch. So if you want to tow, have a little utility trailer on it or something, you could. Or maybe a little U-Haul if you're going to be moving. But there's your rear window. And this is the cross-country model. Very nice. Austin, Texas. Now, you may want to replace the headlamps. And that's all they're going to show of it, unfortunately. But more than likely, with this cross-country model, you're going to have leather interior, heated seats, so on and so forth. So let's see what they say. All-wheel drive, and it's a 2.5 liter turbo engine, 138,000, and it has heated seats, power lift gate, which I don't know if it has a power lift gate. I believe you're going to have to pull it up. Bluetooth CD player, alloy wheels, roof rack, sunroof, tow hitch, and leather, as I mentioned. And it's the XC70 Ocean Race Edition all-wheel drive, low miles, tow package, hard to find color, and extremely low miles, it says, again. And it is automatic transmission with manual mode, Ocean Race Edition interior and badging aftermarket, tow package installed, heated leather seats, power adjustments, premium sound, runs great. Leather is perfect, electrical windows, roof all great, paint has aged in some areas as it's a 2006. And it will say if you want some AC, it's going to need to be charged. Otherwise, it's ready to go. They're moving internationally or would not be selling it. And it again is in Austin, Texas, 78704. So if you want a car that's under $3,900, this is for sale by owner. Never be afraid to make the owner or dealer an offer. $3,850 if you're in Austin, Texas, you guys. Nice Volvo XC70 2.5. So let's check out the ratings and reviews. This person says that I purchased my 2006 Volvo XC70 at a local auto auction with 137,000 miles on it. The Volvo was a workhorse. I drive my cars fast and hard, and the Volvo took a beating. It was fast and smooth, and it's also very comfortable and very versatile. The Volvo never left me stranded or let me down. Great positive review. And excellent used car value. Poor resale value, but plan on keeping it once you buy it. They seem to be hard to part with, and I can't figure why. They're great performing vehicles and god-awful reliable. The aspect that I don't like is that I have to use premium grade fuel. I did not. I want to say that. I've read this before, and I myself did not use premium fuel, so you can take that, with a grain of salt. And at approximately 40 cents per gallon more, I get griped at the tank or thought of at the station. The other thing that I dislike is backseat legroom, which is very minimal. I suppose that would depend on how tall you are. And then the next one says 180,000 miles, love car in the snow, plenty of power on highway, bought new in 2015, now have 2 XC70s. So some good reviews right there for this one as well. And that again is the 06 XC70 2.5 turbo. And this one's in Austin, Texas for $3,850. Not a bad buy right there. Or we have this one, it's an 06 XC90. That's the 2.5 turbo also. And that one's $49.99. Or if you want the S60, this one's $5,000, and that's an 04 model with under 100,000 miles. Or if you're looking for a 2010 XC60 T6, this one is $5,900. So let's see which one gets the best gas. So when we go to fueleconomy.gov, the XC70 is going to get you between 17 and 24, so 19 combined. The same for the XC90. That's going to be about 17 combined. And remember, these are all all-wheel drive. And then the 2010 XC60 gets around 18. And your 2004, the oldest model in this series, the S60 all-wheel drive is going to get you around 20 combined, according to fueleconomy.gov. So 4 Volvos under $6,000, all-wheel drive, and all of them have positive reviews and low miles. So what more could we ask for, you guys, right? Love the Volvos. If you can't tell, I'm a little bit passionate about this vehicle. They are very safe, and from what I've experienced, and I've had nothing but good luck with them, along with these other folks. So check out Edmunds.com for more owner reviews. And make sure you subscribe to this channel for more vehicles with low price and low miles. Definitely check out my other channel, How Much House for the Money. That's where I show you houses with low price and high potential. And in yesterday's episode, I showed you a beautiful farmhouse on acreage in Tennessee for under $90,000. Check it out. Have a great day, everybody. Keep that cup full of happiness, and we'll see you in the next episode of How Much Vehicle for the Money. Cheers.